This is the shrimp. It's then came to a rapid boil. We still waiting on the chicken. See, it ain't even did nothing. So now we're gonna let this simmer for like maybe 5 or 10 more minutes, and then I'll be back. Now this is the chicken. It's at a rapid boil, so I'm getting ready to turn it down to a medium low simmer and put the top back on. Y'all should smell the smells in this kitchen because this smells good, bad stuff. It's hot.
Our cameraman just burnt her.
Cameraman just burnt her hand. Okay. Our camera person, we won't give it a gender, gender specific here. Okay. We see you in a minute. Okay, y'all. Instead, you can use coconut oil. This is what I'm going to use today to saute my chicken. And you can use vegetable oil or canola oil and olive oil. Didn't have no olive oil, but I remembered I had my coconut oil. So you take it and you just put it in the pan like you would do butter and let it melt or grease and let your pan get hot. And you have to do the chicken in batches. You don't want to put it all in there because it won't brown up. You want it to get a little color. If you put it in there too many pieces, it'll steam and then you'll have white and gray chicken. Right. You want to put a little brown on your chicken. So, like she said, you want to do it in batches. And then we're going to season it as we go. Or, if you want to, you can season it all at once and, cut out the middleman. Oh, like this. Okay. Here we go. We finna season up the chicken. Pour it in the bowl.
Get over there.
I'm gonna pour it in the bowl. It was already washed, y'all know that. Please wash your food. Especially your meats.
You want to get food poisoning.
You don't want food poisoning. That's right. You don't want food poisoning because you don't know what they putting in this stuff today. They telling everybody to go buy organic and all that. I think it's all the same stuff. Just a jacked up price. But I like the Eastern Market. We got a market here in Detroit called the Eastern Market. They got the bomb chicken. They really do. It tastes so good. Now, you see me. I put 3 teaspoons of seasoning on here. Now, I'm finna take my hands. Oh, let me take off my ring. Take my hands. Your hands is your kitchen tool. Long as you got soap and water, you good. Now, you see me wash my hands, so you already know they clean. So, you got to massage the chicken. I was getting ready to say something inappropriate, but I guess I better not say that. Okay. So, now the chicken is already seasoned. So, you don't have to let it sit or nothing like that. So then we come over here. I'm handing off the dish. You hear that sizzle? That's what you want to hear. So you're gonna put it in the iron skillet, which we seen the post. Was it last week? Talking about, do anybody still use cast iron skillets? Well, we do. Proudly. Somebody actually stole mine. I can't find them. You need to put that on my face when I say that again. I said somebody stole my cast iron skillets. If you got them and holding them hostage, can I get them back? Thank you. All right, we're going to saute these up, and as soon as they get brown, we're going to let you know. You see how I'm not crowding the skillet? So we're going to probably have to do this in like 2 or 3 batches. And you just let them fry till they get brown, and then you flip them over. And you don't have to cook them all the way done. We just want to add some color because they're going to finish cooking in the broth, in our gravy, as they call it. So we'll see you guys in a little while. The chicken is browning. You got to get down in the pot, man. See the color of the chicken? That's what we want on all sides. So we're going to be ready to take this batch out in about 2 minutes, and then I'm going to add another batch. Don't it look good? Yeah. So you can eat this just like this. You can saute chicken on salad, stuff like that. Just go to our website, www.detroitcrackfood, and you'll see everything. And now the shrimp stock is done, so I'm removing the shell. using the color of the shell. The shells are bright pink, so that lets you know that the stock is done. And you want to make sure you get all the shells out, because nothing worse than eating some gumbo and you got a shell in your food. It works better if you have a strainer, but for some reason we don't have one. That's because we're in the middle of moving and my husband packed it up since you want to put it out there. I'll put one back on top. That wasn't what I was trying to do. So this is what the shrimp stock looks like. It's like a clear stock, like the chicken stock. It got a little hue to it, and it tastes wonderful. You can make bouillabaisse. You can make a fish stew with shrimp, and all you need is these shells. And for about $7, you got a whole bowl of stock. All right, I'm straining out the chicken stock. And I'm over here, this is our last batch of the sauteed chicken. And then after I get the chicken out of here, we're going to make start making the roux for our gravy for the jambalaya. Gumbo. Jambalaya is with rice. And red sauce. This is gumbo because it's going to be a brown sauce. And this is what the chicken stock looks like. Now with these stocks, even though we're doing stock, we're still going to have to add water to them because they're really rich. Even though they don't look rich, but they're really rich. So now you know how to make an easy chicken stock. You don't have to use the wing cream like I did, but I don't waste no part of the chicken. So I used it, but this is the chicken stock. It's rich and it's got that little yellow hue to it, and it just looks like it's going to taste so good. So we'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, y'all, now we're getting ready to make the roux for the gumbo. I'm putting some more coconut oil in there. Let me turn my fire down so the bottom of the pot won't burn. The coconut oil get kind of hard. Okay, now we need the flour. You take out your measuring cup. You're going to need about a half a cup of flour. Maybe a whole cup. It all depends. What she just do? Oh, my paperwork? Where your grip? Okay, now I'm going to step in because you got to constantly stir. Which one is this? Actually, we need a little more oil. Oh yeah, here we go. Step in. Put a little vegetable. So now we're going to put a little vegetable oil in here. And you just got to keep stirring. And your fire has to be up to like a medium sort of high. And you scrape the bottom so you get all the good bits. Stirring. And you got to kind of let your flour turn into the color of what peanut butter would be. And you just keep going. You have to season your roux. And you just stir. It's going to take a process. It's a process for this. You don't want your fire to be up too high because you don't want to burn it. You just want it to cook and get rid of the flour taste. So I'm going to keep stirring. Now 2 teaspoons of seasoning. Again, you can check us out on what we'll be serving in our catering restaurant delivery service. I don't know if I'm saying the right words, but I think I am. And you can check out some of the things we've done and the things we're getting ready to do for the public. But this is what you do for a roux. See, it's turning kind of brown. It's like a tan color right now. So we're waiting on it to get the peanut butter color. And see, then once we do this, we're going to let it cool off, because you do not want to pour your water in a cast iron skillet when it's hot, because you're going to put it in a big Dutch oven or a big boiling pot. It depends on how many people you're serving. See, like my husband, he won't eat this. Will Al eat this?
No.
No, our husbands won't eat gumbo. But we say the more for us. So it's turning, it's turning. You just have to keep watching. It turns. So it's right now it's a light brown. We need to get rich and dark. And see, you don't want to, because you know it's oil, so you don't want to walk away from it. It needs some seeds. To walk away from it, because it will burn. So, can you see the difference in the color from about 2 seconds ago? I can. My camera person, I'm sorry, is standing here saying she can't tell the difference, but I can tell the difference. It's getting there. Yeah, this part of the process is kind of long, because you got to keep stirring, because if you don't keep stirring and you stop stirring, you can burn it, and then you have to start all over. We're almost there. Now can you see the difference? Yep, and we're going to let it go a little bit darker than that. She keeps saying peanut butter. It's peanut butter. But I say take it to a chocolate brown. Yeah. Chocolate. Like Sonya's saying the color of a chocolate bar. So I'm going to try hers, because, you know, you want a dark gravy. I'm calling it a gravy. But we want a dark gravy, because sometimes, if you ever been to New Orleans, which I haven't been able to go there, but I have a sister-in-law that lives there. And honey, she be talking, see, it's turning that chocolate brown. She be talking about all that good food down there. I can't wait to get down there, but I hope she likes what I'm doing. What we're doing, because we're trying to make this easy. I don't know. The process is long, but it's well worth the wait. It's well worth. So we're almost there. So I'm going to turn the eye off, and I'm just going to continue to stir. Because if you all know, like me, who has electric stoves, boy, you really got to learn how to cook on them if you was used to cooking with gas all your life. Yeah, because the first time I cooked on this stove, I burnt my chicken twice. Mm-hmm. So you can make mistakes in the kitchen, but you know, when you brown something too much, you just throw it in gravy and smother it. You ready for the stock? You ready? No, you want to put... Yeah, come on. So we're going to do shrimp stock. We're still going to use our chicken stock, and we're going to show you it's the same version with the chicken stock. You want? Yeah. Keep all the seasonings in there. So now you continue to stir. Because you don't want lumps. You don't want lumps. You want to taste it. See how brown it is? You want to taste it for flavor, but you got to keep stirring. You got to go all in the corners and everything. You see how it's thickening it up? Ooh. Tastes good to her. It tastes good. Okay, so now we're going to transfer that into a bigger pot. Oh, yeah. Okay, you got a towel. What you gonna do? We gotta pour it in here. Yeah, but... Yeah, move it over there. You want to scrape the pot as much as you can.
Scrape?
Yep. To get all of the leftover stuff that you can get out of there. So,
Right. I need to be holding it.
she said she needs to be holding it, but look who got it. And it's getting awful hot. So I'm going to need you to hurry up. Okay. Now we're going to wash it out for the next bout. We got to do the chicken. Okay, so now you can see that this is really thick.
We're gonna make some more room.
We got to make it for her. Her, she can't eat this. You know,
That's right.
Sorry, people. We got to. Now we're going to use a little bit of the chicken stock too. Just a little bit. Okay, turn it back on so it can continue its boil. What is that? That's Colts. He got on the Lions jersey.
No, that's a love.
Oh. Okay, so I'm going to use a cup of water. Oh, I think we need to add a little bit of my stock because Taryn ain't going to have that much. I don't think you need no water. Okay. Just let it boil. Y'all see the chocolate consistency? I know a lot of people would think it's burnt, but it is not. It tastes so good. And you know what else would go good with gumbo? Make you some buttermilk biscuits. We'll show you that at a later date. And then you can use it to dip. Okay. Now, we're going to add our Holy Trinity.
You know what? It's a smaller skillet down there. This is small. I got the smaller one too.
Okay. This is the roux for the chicken gumbo. No, I don't think this skillet ain't even working.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
Okay.
She making fun of my skillet, but these cast iron skillets come in different sizes. Just wait till I break out the one to cook the eggs in. It's smaller than that.
Get my face. Do I care? But anyway, we stirring the roux. We gotta let it get to the chocolate consistency. Right now we're at the tan stage. Yeah, this is ready for me. How you make gravy? Save some. Yeah, you gotta save some vegetables for tan. No, cause she gotta be difficult. I cooked 2 meals for the special baby. Look, she over here flipping her hair. You can't see her.
Special.
Take what I'm doing, Terrence. That's enough for you? Too much? You need them vegetables, girl. You need them.
The nice, soupy, special egg vegetables. I'm gonna beat you.
Okay, get off the camera.
Now I gotta put the. You gotta
Seriously.
put our garlic in.
A nice heaping of garlic. That would equal up to maybe 2 or 3 cloves. You know.
Yeah. And you know garlic is good because it's supposed to help you not catch colds. So everybody should have some. I'm gonna put just a itty bit more.
We still at the brown stage of the roux. It's gonna darken up eventually. You get good arm muscles when you're cooking in the kitchen. If you're cooking from scratch, people like to buy the gravy package. I think that's just ugh.
Okay, now show the inside and see. You can't even tell the vegetables are in here. You see, this is what we mean when we say hide the vegetables. You can't even tell that onions and peppers and garlic is in here because they can't tell the difference between the roux and the vegetable. So that's a little trick for you parents out here that's trying to get your kids to eat vegetables, because you can grind up squash, carrots, and all that. Oh, what? Her pot is on fire. Her skillet on fire. You see why I didn't want to use that skillet? Okay. So what? Don't be showing people that part.
I already didn't eat it.
Okay.
No, but you ain't no better. On the first
Did you put the seasoning in there?
Oh, this
yes.
is the time to get
Okay, you
it.
ready for your gravy? What I'm going to do, you can
might
pour a
wanna
little bit
stand
in
back.
there. Don't pour it all in there.
Stand back.
When are you wet?
What I want you to do is take the pot and put it on. Wait a minute, you can burn my pot. What you doing? You can't take that up. You can wash it. We not Rachel waiting now. We want all our food. Now her chicken is not as dark as the seafood will be, but it's dark enough. And it's gonna have that rich, brown, robust flavor, I wanna say, just full of it. And we're gonna let her be the taste tester to tell us if she needs some more seasoning. Let me watch this. Watch, your hair stand on your head. Yeah, taper.
No,
don't do it like that. I like that. Taper.
I can punch it for you.
Ready to start adding food? No, we're gonna do it both at the same time. That's good to me.
Take this turn.
So now I'm gonna add her vegetables in there. She said that's too much vegetables. Lord help her. Oh, you should have told me people don't know you gonna eat vegetables, you gonna poop. I think you just told them. Did I just say? Well, it's the truth. It's the truth though, y'all. Okay, so you wanna let it keep simmering. And then you're gonna add some garlic. So now we about to start laying in our meats. Okay, we got this going. I'm about to turn it down because it's at a rapid bubble. It smells so good. I know it tastes good, y'all. I gotta taste it because it smells so good. Oh, that's delicious. I have no doubt in my abilities. Okay, we're going to add just a little more salt to the dark seafood gumbo base. We'll put a little bit more here, just a touch. Yeah. All right, now we got one more secret ingredient to add. And I'm going to put it in there first, and then I'm going to tell you what it is. And I'm going to tell you how I did it.
You going to take it off camera?
No, we're going to open it up and take a picture of it. Here and take a picture. Now, this is our secret ingredient. It's called, well, it won't be secret after this. This is ground dried okra. And you put this in there like that. It's a thickening agent. A lot of people don't like the feel of okra. This way you won't get that slimy feel. But you'll get the okra taste. Now you can add fresh okra, frozen okra, however you want to do it. But you got to put this in there so that you can have that taste. And I grew that in my garden. And how I got it to dry out, I put it in my food dehydrator. Everybody should buy a food dehydrator. They're not that expensive. I don't know if you have an Aldi's where you live. See, look at that. It changed the texture. See, it made it thick. Did he do it over there yet? Mm-hmm. You can put all that in that one.
Made a mess.
No, it did not. Okay, see, it thickened it up. You see that? So now when you put it on your rice, you know how sometimes you put a gravy on your rice, it won't go all the way to the dang on bottom. I said dango.
Okay.
Didn't I say dango?
I thought she said damn,
but I'm grown. If I did,
okay.
It's okay. All right. So now we're gonna do for the chicken. Okay, we're gonna do the chicken. So I'm gonna put
All of it?
No, she's gonna get some of it. Where's the spoon without the chicken? I mean, without touching the shrimp. We don't want her to be itching in the middle of the night. Okay. A couple more. She about to make you have an attack, ain't she? I like shit. Okay, so we're gonna do chicken and sausage. So I'm gonna add some of the sausage pieces.
See, Time's being slow. I'm doing the other one.
So then you just let it simmer. So the chicken is all the way done. The sausage will already be done. And you can use any sausage. You can use andouille. You can use chorizo. But we use Anchorage.
If you use chorizo, you turn it into Mexican gumbo.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if Mexicans have gumbo, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now I'm going to put the top on it and just let it simmer. And then we putting it in there. And the last thing, you want to let the top cook on here for about 2 minutes before you add your shrimp.
No, we're going to say about 5 because we want our chicken to cook all the way through because I did not cook it all the way through when I was putting it in the browning stage.
So here we go with the kitchen cleanup. So I'm going to clean up some stuff. And we'll be back.
Well, I don't know why you thought it was.
I knew it was going to be good because we're doing it, but, you know, this is so good. It really is. It's so good.
I don't know.
Look at the thick consistency. That's from the okra.
Turn it down a little bit
Turn
more.
it down just a tad. So this is her sausage and chicken gumbo with dried okra for the thickener. And I got the dried okra idea off of the Food Network. No, not Food Network. Excuse me. From the Travel Channel. You know, I watched that little white man, Andrew Zimmerman. He go all over America.
Just a little white man.
Well, he is. He ain't black. But he might be. Because he eat everything. He eats some stuff I wouldn't try. And so now we stirring this one. Oh, it's ready. Look at that. That is so pretty. Look how dark that is. That is so pretty.
So we're going to get ready to add the shrimp.
We about to be just eating on heavy. We should make some strawberry daiquiris.
We ain't got no liquor.
Oh,
Version? No.
they keep trying to get our stuff. We don't give it to them. Okay, so now we about to add the shrimp. That's the last thing you should add because if you cook a shrimp too long, and I'm sure some of y'all done did it. You gonna say you didn't, but I know you did.
See, I'm seasoning the shrimp. You gotta season your food in layers, y'all.
It turns into a little rubber piece
Ball.
of fish.
They don't even taste like fish.
No, it don't. It's so nasty.
Tastes like real rubber.
And don't go buy no frozen shrimp and think you can do a shortcut. Do the fresh shrimp.
Or don't buy the shrimp that's already cooked.
Right, that's what I said.
Oh, you didn't. You said frozen shrimp.
You know what I meant though.
No, they don't. Tiny people don't know how to cook rice.
Okay. Can we go do this? Okay. So now the shrimp is going in. You gotta constantly stir them. Once you see them turning pink, which they getting ready to start. And like I said, that's about a pound and a half of medium to small shrimp. Like I said before, I don't like to use the large shrimp in there because they become soft after a while. The only way to use a large shrimp is if you catch that sucker yourself. But you can always cut it up into pieces. but it's nothing like a gumbo with shrimp. And then you just, at this point, we put the top back on there. Hopefully it'll come to a little rolling. Nope, that was the right word. Rolling, boil, and then we're gonna turn it up. It's only gonna take about maybe 3 minutes at the most. Turn the eye up just a little bit. So now our chicken gumbo, I'm gonna turn that off because see, it's ready. So we're gonna come back when we plate it up. And we'll see you in a minute.
Wait, here we go. When they curl like that, they're done.
So they're going to continue to cook because of the residual heat of it all. So you just turn everything off and you just get ready. So now we're going to get ready to serve. Okay. So, where's my dog?
Oh, I watched this.
Did you watch this? No. Oh. After it came out the mold, it broke.
I don't like sticky rice.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the grossest
All right.
thing.
So,
Wait, do Terrence first so we won't contaminate.
oh, that looks so good. No, you can't eat it. We gotta take a picture.
Okay, that's the bug.
Oh, that smells so good. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with a scoop of the gravy.
Did you hear me? I said we got my oh, I thought you were still kicking your feet. Girl, whoever kept Aaron while his mama went on that cruise. Oh.
Oops.
See, chicken.
Seafood, chicken, and sausage gumbo. This is our finished product, and we would like you to check us out at www.detroittrapfood.com/# I don't know if I said that right.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, thumbs up this video, and leave a comment down below. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification button, leave a like, and comment down below.
Thank you.
See you next time. Bye.